This tutorial is going to show you how to make the slides presentation interactive. So what you can see here is that I have a museum lobby, and you can see my pointer going around, and when I hover over the Michelangelo or Hall of Greatness, you can see I can select those. So when I go Hall of Greatness, I'm put into a hall, and same thing, I can move my mouse around to the different art, and I can see over here that I have something to select. But I'm going to go back to the lobby real quick, click on Michelangelo, and you can see I was brought to another room. My option, and this is where all the art may be held, but I can go back to the lobby. I'm going to go to my Hall of Greatness, and I can see that this art was selectable. I'm going to click this, and I could be brought to a spot where I'm given more information about this piece of art. And you can see in here I can talk about the art, who it was created, and so on. From here, I can go back to the lobby, which I can go to other rooms, or when I go back to here, from here down the bottom left, in my little toolbar is over there, but what you're going to see there is it says back to room. So we can click back to room, and now we're back here if we have other art to look at. So I'm going to exit out of here just so you can see kind of all these slides. So here are all the slides. It doesn't matter what order they're in because you're going to be making this interactive and linking from one slide to another based on different places you're clicking. So these are all empty gallery rooms that they'll eventually put some art in. So let's say we're going to make a room for abstract artists. So I need to make a blank slide, and I need to create this room. So I'm going to insert image, and we can do a Google search, and I will use empty gallery room. Whatever you want, right? So there's some empty gallery rooms, and you could choose any of these rooms you want, and I'll just choose this one. All right, it's kind of abstract, and you could reshape that however you need, but we have an empty gallery room there, and in that room I'm going to insert an image, because let's say we want some abstract art, and it's going to be, let's say, Jackson Pollock art. And actually I know, let's see, if you hover over it, you can see some more information. Lavender Mist, right? Let's just say I want this one. I'm going to click there, and we have in our piece of art. And you could put any number of pieces of art in these rooms. Let's just say this particular room has one large Pollock painting. Okay? And let's just say now, once we have that art in there, we want them to be able to, people to be able to click on that to get more information. So I'm going to insert another slide, because this is where you're going to be going into to see more information about that art. And I believe it was this one, Lavender Mist. I'm going to select it. We can make this piece of art much bigger. I'll slide it over to the right. Maybe I want to change the background of this slide, so I'm going to go background, and I'll change the color to a light blue. Done. So I'm going to create a text box here to describe more about this painting. So it's Jackson Pollock, Lavender Mist, created in, let's try to find more information, Pollock Lavender Mist. Alright, right here, created in 1950. And you could obviously say which gallery it is, or whatever information you wanted to put about this piece of art. So my point is here is you want to create all the content first and then worry about your interactivity later. So you can see in some of these rooms the little yellow up in the top left, back to lobby, back to room. You need those to navigate. So I need from here, we got to this room from the lobby, so I need to be able to put a space to get back to the lobby. So I go to shape. I'm going to go to my, and I was using this shape, and I can move this up to the top left. I was coloring them yellow. And then I'm going to drop in a little text box here that says back to lobby. And that's good. So from this one, this slide, I got in further. So I'm going to need, and I can move this down a little bit because I'll put my information up top. So insert shape. And actually, I'll tell you a shortcut. So we have this information here. I can make it a little bit. So once you've done this, I can Control-C, select that, and I can copy right into here. All right? I can copy the shapes. You can go back in and copy the text too. Back to lobby. And I will grab this one also down here that says back to room. I'll copy those two, Control-C, and I will Control-V to get those there. So you can reuse some of that information. So now we have all this stuff in there. We need to make these interactive. So the words back to lobby, as well as this shape, and I hold down Control to select kind of both of them if you want. But what I'm going to do is I want back to lobby. When I select this text box, I'm going to link this back to a slide in this presentation, which is slide 1. That's the lobby. All right. So I need to link that shape also back to slide 1. So I link both the words and the shape just in case what they clicked on. Back to room, I want to get back to this room, slide 9. So I'm going to, again, select the words, and I'm going to link back to a slide in this presentation, slide 9. Same thing with this shape. I'm going to link back to, oops, that was from the copy. I'm going to link back to slide. Let me move this up a little so I can access that. This shape, I'm going to link back to slide 9, and I apply. So that just made, if I go back to here and I need to get to that abstract artist kind of room, so I need to space off my lobby, and just like those arrows, you can use anything you want. So maybe I'm going to use some sort of other arrow. We can say this one, this way. All right. And you could do any shape you want. And I'm going to pull it down. I can make it a certain color. And I'm going to say abstract artists. You can center that. And I need the abstract artist to get to this particular room, slide 9. So I'm going to go here, choose my shape, link to slide in this presentation, slide 9, I apply. So now you can see if I present this slideshow and I want to get to that abstract artist, I can click on here. Here I am. I can get back to my lobby if I wanted to. Oh, I didn't link that one back. But I can click here and I can get more information back to the room. Right, back to the room, and I did not do the back to the lobby. So, easy way to make interactive is you want to build all your content up front and then gradually link the different places in those presentations to other slides by using that chain link. So when you click on a piece of art, you're going to use your chain link to insert wherever you may be kind of linking to another slide, back to the lobby, back to another room. You can keep moving all around. But that's the easy way to make that slide presentation interactive.